Buying a house in the United States has gotten increasingly challenging in recent years. This lack of investing power is mostly felt by fresh college grads and first-time buyers, both of which hold low credit scores and a high debt ratio. Plus, institutional investors and large-scale real estate firms are continuously upraising the market, making the median price increase day by day. Just 5 years ago, median prices for a mid-sized house was around $252,000, while currently on the second quarter of 2023, it soared up to $410,000, making it even more difficult for individual homebuyers. But nonetheless, there's still lots of cities where houses are below the national median price. So in this video, we've listed 15 best cities in the US to buy a mid-sized house between the price range of $200,000 to $300,000. All of these cities are ranked according to their median home price listing, accumulated from Zillow.com. But bear in mind, we've listed both large metropolitan cities with a bustling urban sector, as well as cities that offer more of a close-knit suburban atmosphere. So in the end, one can choose where to buy depending upon what he's looking for. Number 15, Jacksonville, Florida. Jacksonville is the most populous city in Florida, and with 874 square miles to spread out, it has a vast real estate market to choose from. Despite being the most populous city in the state, its home median price is under the national average. Plus, prices in the city have decreased a fair bit in the last year or so. As in early 2022, it was above $300,000, but currently, in the second quarter of 2023, median home prices in Jacksonville is roughly $295,000, which is almost 28% lower than the national average. The city is also a lucrative place to purchase short-term and long-term rental properties, as it has seen a 24% increase in rental growth this year, with only 28% of rentals available full-time. This can be lucrative for those who want to invest in long-term rental property. Number 14, Fargo, North Dakota. With over 130,000 residents calling it home, Fargo is the largest and fastest growing city in North Dakota. Its rapidly expanding commercial and industrial hub has made it an attractive option for investors and first-time buyers. Families and retirees also appreciate the city's lower cost of living and its affordable housing. Being the largest city in the state, one can expect to get all the modern-day services, amenities, and attractions that North Dakota has to offer. According to Zillow.com, its current median home price is around $292,000 with an annual tax rate of 1.3%. Number 13, Chicago, Illinois. With a population of over 2.6 million people, Chicago is by far the largest city in Illinois. But for such a big metropolis, the cost of living, especially related to housing, is lower than you expect. It hosts over 200 neighborhoods, each with their own price points. But as a whole, the median home price of this city comes out at around $290,000, down 2% over the past year. This median home price is very affordable when compared to other similar large-scale popular metros in the US. However, it's important to note that Chicago's rental prices can be higher compared to other cities in the state. So in conclusion, it can also be a prime destination to invest in rental property, as the median rent for a 2-bedroom house in Chicago can rack up to $2,000, with almost 55% of its population being renters. Number 12, Savannah, Georgia. Savannah is a coastal city in the state of Georgia, not far from the South Carolina border. It's a popular travel destination and a popular place to retire. Visitors and residents come for its nearby beaches, beautiful downtown historic area filled with cobblestone streets, horse-drawn carriages, and unique architecture. There's a vast range of real estate on offer here, from a mix of single-family homes, condos, townhomes, to apartment buildings. There's a sizable population that lives here year-round as well, with a peak season for vacationers, so investors purchase properties to rent out both long-term and as short-term vacation rentals. According to Zillow.com, its median home price in the second quarter of 2023 is just around $290,000. However, bear in mind, these prices go much higher in the desirable downtown areas, especially for historic houses with the traditional wraparound porches. Number 11, Norfolk, Virginia. Bordered by multiple bodies of water, this is another coastal city right on the Atlantic Ocean. It has many miles of riverfront and bayfront property, including beaches on the Chesapeake Bay. It's a great destination for anyone who enjoys outdoorsy pursuits, from sailing to crabbing to lounging on the beach. Over the years, it's engaged in land reclamation projects to expand its urban footprint. Some areas have been filled in to create new land for development, altering the natural topography in certain parts of the city. Most of the neighborhoods in Norfolk attract families, retirees, and seasonal residents looking to reside on a budget. According to Zillow, its average home price has risen 2% this year to $283,000. A sum of that is expected to appreciate even more in the upcoming years. Number 10, New Haven, Connecticut. Often known as the cultural capital of Connecticut, New Haven is home to Yale University and a variety of parks, art galleries, museums, and famous restaurants. It blends the colonial charm of a classic New England town with the cosmopolitan amenities of a major city. The city also features a diverse and varied topography due to its location along the Long Island Sound and its inland river valleys. Over 45% of the city of New Haven's population are renters, which makes this a great place to consider rental investment. Properties near major hubs or universities can also bring in premium rent, but most of listings in the downtown are very high and availability is also limited. But nevertheless, it has a plethora of affordable listings available, just a couple blocks away from its prominent areas. And as a whole, its median house price according to Zillow.com is $270,000, which is almost 35% lower than the national average. Number 9. San Antonio, Texas. The second largest city in Texas, with a population of around 1.5 million people, San Antonio is known for its rich history and vibrant culture, combined with affordability and a decent quality of life. The city's charming neighborhoods, renowned attractions like the Alamo and the Riverwalk, along with a strong, welcoming vibe, make it an ideal place to call home. San Antonio's real estate market offers a variety of options for homebuyers, ranging from old renovated homes to new developments. Its housing market has historically been more affordable compared to many other major cities across the United States. While home values in the city grew 80% in the last 5 years, the current median home value of $265,000 still undercuts the state and national average. Number 8. Houston, Texas. Another entry from the Lone Star State, Houston is the largest city of Texas in terms of its population, most of which is centered around its urban center. Being one of the most populated cities in the state and the country, Houston offers plenty of work opportunities thanks to its diverse economy and many businesses. On the downside, its living index along with quality of life is lower than the national average. But for better yet, it is still the cheapest city for buying a house in Texas for now. Although keep in mind, with its current rate of population growth, housing prices are expected to rise in the upcoming years and even overtake other cities in Texas. According to Zillow, its current median home price is just a bit higher than $264,000, with a year-on-year appreciation rate of 4.2%. Number 7. Louisville, Kentucky. By far the largest city in Kentucky, Louisville is understandably one of the main points of interest for anyone wanting to live or buy property in Kentucky. With a wide range of neighborhoods to choose from, it certainly has something for everyone, with some of its most sought-after suburbs accommodating affordable housing. There are homes that are perfect for single families, for multiple families, great multi-unit homes, and so much more. This area is also great for those wanting to purchase, live there for a while, then move on and make money with the sale. As its year-on-year appreciation rate is almost around 4.5%, while its median home price is accumulated around $238,000, which is around 42% lower than the national average. Number 6. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. With a population of just over 300,000, relatively affordable cost of living, and a vibrant arts and culture scene, Pittsburgh is one of the best cities to buy a house in Pennsylvania. The city's history in steel and manufacturing has evolved into an economy driven by technology, engineering, and advanced manufacturing. While housing prices in Pittsburgh are flat year over year, rents have gone up by 8% and almost 52% of its population are renters. So it's without a doubt a great city for those looking to rack up rental properties with plenty of room for landlords to grow. Condo units are commonly found for less than $200,000, while median price for a freestanding mid-sized house is a bit shy of $230,000. Whether attracted by its cultural amenities, economic potential, or balanced lifestyle, purchasing a house in Pittsburgh can be a unique and rewarding venture. Number 5. Columbia, South Carolina. Nestled right in the middle of South Carolina, Columbia offers a unique blend of modern amenities and historic charm. It boasts a fantastic educational system too, thanks to its collection of prestigious universities and colleges. While it might not offer the picturesque landscapes of other metro areas on the list, the relatively low cost of living may be the reason why the city's population grew by 3% between 2016 and 2022. When it comes to the rental property market, it isn't as buoyant as the larger counterparts, as almost 68% of its population owns instead of renting. But for those trying to hold property and sell later, can be an ideal city because its year-on-year rate is almost 6% and the current median home price for a mid-sized house is $226,000. Number 4. Indianapolis, Indiana. As the largest city in Indiana and one of the largest metro areas in the Midwest, Indianapolis is full of real estate investment opportunities. The city also offers residents a great deal of job opportunities and a vibrant arts and culture scene. Plus, events like the Indy 500 draw lots of visitors each year and bring opportunities for short-term rental properties. Additionally, nearly half of Indianapolis is renting, since the current price-to-rent ratio is much cheaper than buying. And the great thing about a city this large is it gives real estate investors a lot of flexibility and choice. There are many different types of properties to explore, And there are many different neighborhoods within the city offering different price ranges and benefits. Overall, its median home price is around $225,000 with an annual appreciation rate of 6.2%. Number 3. Oklahoma City. Teeming with Western culture and a modern art scene, Oklahoma City offers a vast and buoyant real estate market. With 14 distinct districts in the downtown area and extensive land in its greater area, there's something for everyone, from bustling suburbs to country acreage. Moreover, it's one of the fastest growing cities in the country, as its population has grown almost 20% in the last 7 years or so, which is about 3 times faster than the state's population growth. Its median home listing price for a mid-sized house is around $205,000, which is more than 50% lower than the national average. On the flip side, buying a house in Oklahoma City isn't without its challenges, such as tornadoes and very low demand for housing. Number 2. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Located in the southern part of the state along Lake Michigan, Milwaukee is Wisconsin's largest and most populated city, with almost 600,000 residents calling it home. The city has a strong rental market and a growing population, making it a solid choice for any type of property investment. According to Zillow.com, the median price for a mid-sized house in this city is just around $202,000, with an annual appreciation rate of 5%. All things considered, its affordability compared to other urban centers makes homeownership more attainable, and the diverse neighborhoods cater to a variety of lifestyles. Number 1. Des Moines, Iowa. As the state's capital and largest city, Des Moines offers a unique blend of urban convenience and a relaxed Midwestern ambiance. Its comparatively affordable housing market makes homeownership within reach, making for a desirable destination for those seeking a harmonious balance between modern living and a welcoming, tight-knit atmosphere. The median home price in the main area of this city is a bit above $200,000, while there are some parts where certain homes can go for as low as $150,000. Apart from houses, there are also a number of universities in the area, which means one could also invest in apartments for rent with good success.